Welcome to your practice. My name's Sophie, and today we're doing a creative and well-rounded minimal cues flow. And if you don't know, minimal cues just means that besides telling you how to get in and out of the poses and what poses we're doing, that there's not much chatter in between, so you can really tune in to your practice and just focus on your body. So we'll get started in a seat, and you can sit just like I am or cross-legged if you want, whatever feels comfortable for you. Rest your hands down and then close your eyes. And we'll take a couple moments here in silence to tune in, to tap in. Begin to blink your eyes open. Reach your arms up. Grab onto your wrists or elbows to make a frame. And take a twist to the right. Return back to center. Twist to your left. Come back to center. Reach your arms straight up. Bring your right hand down. Take a side bend to the right. Come back up. Reach your arms up. Side bend left. Come back up, reach your arms up, cactus your arms, and you might go into a back bend. Reach your arms straight up as you come upright and release your hands down. Make your way into tabletop. Turn your hands around so your fingers face your knees and move through cat-cows, couple rounds. Eventually come back to neutral and turn your hands back around. Extend your right leg straight back behind you. Keep the toes tucked. Press back through your right heel for a calf stretch. Then shift forward again. Lift your left arm up. Twist to your left. Keep your right leg still straight back. Then weave your left arm through to the right or thread the needle. Crawl your right fingertips forward. An option to lift your right leg for a little balance challenge. And if your leg is lifted, set it back down. Plant down through the right hand. Lift the left arm back up. Then set the left hand back down and lift your right leg up. Turn your right toes out to the right and take your leg all the way out to the right. Keep it lifted as high as you can. Then set the foot down onto the ground and reach your right arm up. Bring the right fingertips behind the head. Then bring the right elbow to the left wrist, kind of like you're closing off your twist. And inhale, lift and open back up. Press into the outer edge of your right foot so the whole right foot is down. Close and open. And again, close. Open it back up. Reach your right arm up. and set your right hand down. Then sit back on your left heel and lift the right toes up. Walk your hands down and fold. Rise back up onto your hands as you shift forward. Lift your right leg up. Slowly swing it back behind and reach your left arm forward. Either stay there or bend your right knee, reach your left hand back for tiger pose. We extend the arm and leg and set the knee back down. Extend your left leg back behind you, press through the heel, first for a calf stretch. Then shift your weight forward. Lift your right arm up. Weave your right arm through to the left. Set your right shoulder down. Crawl your left fingertips forward. Option to lift your left leg up. Set the foot back down onto the ground. Plant your left hand, lift your right arm up, and set your right hand down. Lift your left leg up. Turn your left toes out to the left, and bring your leg all the way to the left. Keep it lifted, keep it lifted. And then set it down onto the ground, and reach your left arm up. Put your left fingertips behind the head. Bring left elbow to right wrist. And open back up. And again, elbow to wrist. And lift and open. Just one more time. And lift the left arm back up. Put the hand down. Sit back on your right heel as the left toes come up. And walk your hands forward and fold. Rise back up onto the hands. Shift forward, lift your left leg up. Take it back behind you. Reach your right arm forward. Stay there or bend your left knee and reach back with your right hand for tiger pose. Re-extend your arm and leg. Set your knee down. Tuck your toes. Down dog. 3 breaths here. Roll forward into plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Either stay here or lift your right foot up. Bring it down. Lift your left foot up. Bring it down. Come back up to plank. And lower all the way down to the ground. Lift up for cobra. Back down to the ground. Tuck your toes. Lift your thighs and press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Lengthen the spine, half lift. Forward fold. On your inhale, rise up to stand as you reach the arms up. Bring the hands together, interlace them, but keep your thumbs and index fingers pointed. And take a side bend to the right. Option to bend the knees a little and cross your left leg back behind you over to the right side. Now rise up to one-legged mountain. Take the left leg up with you. Hands stay the same. And extend your left leg as far forward as you can and as high as you can. And cross your left ankle over your right thigh for figure 4. Standing figure 4. Cross your left foot over your right foot for a twisted forward fold. Uncross your legs, halfway lift. Uttanasana, forward fold. Stand and reach your arms up. Interlace your hands, again, Kali Mudra. Lift and take a side bend to the left. Slight bend to the knees. Right leg steps back at a diagonal. One-legged mountain, right leg comes up. Extend the leg as straightforward as you can. Lift it higher. Standing figure 4. Cross-legged fold with the right leg over top of the left. Regular forward fold, uncross your legs, halfway lift. Walk your hands out in front of you to plank. Lower down chaturanga, either stay or lift your right leg up and set it down. Lift your left leg up, set it down. Upward facing dog, downward dog. Bring your feet together and lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, but don't open the hip. Shift forward and try to bring your toes towards your head. So lift your head up. And you're kind of shifting like you're more in a plank. Then re-extend your right leg straight back into three-legged dog. And step your right foot between your hands. Fingertips frame your front foot for low lunge. And then straighten your right leg into a modified pyramid. Go back into low lunge and straight leg. One more time. Bend and straighten. Keep your left fingertips down and reach your right arm up for a twist. Bring your right hand back down to the ground and come back into low lunge. Put the back knee down and slide your right foot to the right for lizard. Either stay here or bend your back knee and grab onto your foot. If you want more of a stretch, try flexing your left foot and holding on to the top of the foot or the ankle. Release your hands back down. Step back to three-legged dog. Bring your right knee to your right upper arm. Bring it down to the right wrist. Bring it over to the left wrist. Left upper arm. Right upper arm. One more time through. Right wrist. Left wrist. Left upper arm. Right upper arm. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, and very slowly flip your dog. Wild thing. Three-legged plank. Right leg stays lifted. Chaturanga. Both feet down for up dog. Down dog. Bring your feet together. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee, but don't open the hip. Start to shift forward. Back bend through your upper back as you bring your toe towards your head. Three-legged dog. Low lunge. On the fingertips. Straighten the left leg. Bend the left knee. And straighten. Once more. Bend. And straight. Stay on your right fingertips. Lift your left arm up. Put your left hand down, bend the knee, lizard, slide the left foot to the left, back knee on the ground. Either stay or do something that feels good for you, or bend the back knee and grab onto the foot. Remember the option to flex the foot for more. Release down, hands down. Three-legged dog. Left knee to left upper arm. So we'll make a box again. Bring it down to the wrist, right upper arm, left wrist, or left upper arm. Left wrist, right upper arm, left upper arm, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip for down dog scorpion. Option to flip your dog. It's very slowly. Three-legged dog, or three-legged plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Set the knees down, toes pose. Sit back on your heels. And bring your fingertips to the ground and lift your knees up and bring your forehead to your knees. And bring the knees back to the ground. Rise back up into toes pose. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open your chest. Lean back if you want into a back bend. And rise back up, reach your arms out in front of you. Put your hands on the ground, table. Down dog. Lift the right leg up to three-legged dog. Step the foot between the hands. Put the back knee down on the ground and reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to your right. Option to tuck the toes and lift the back knee. We'll make our way to high lunge, so face forward and lift the back knee if it's not already off of the ground, and reach your arms up. Cactus and back bend. And reach the arms back up, open to warrior two. Back of the mat, side lunge or skandasana. Side angle at the front of the mat. Bend the right knee, right hand down, and open the chest to the left side. Bring the hands to the ground. Lizard, slide your right foot to the right. Slide your right shoulder under the right knee. Right hand to the right, left hand to the left. Either stay or lift the arms, or take a bind. Bring the hands back down. Step back to three-legged dog. Right knee to right wrist, pigeon pose on the right side. Set your right leg down. And come on down to sleeping pigeon if you'd like. Option to rise up onto the hands and reach your arms up for exalted pigeon. Option to bend your back knee also and grab onto the foot. Lots of options. Couple more breaths. Release down. Step back to one-legged plank. Lower onto your forearms for one-legged forearm plank. And then lower your hips down for Sphinx. Reach your arms out in front of you and lift everything up for locust with your arms extended. Then take your arms back behind you for regular locust. Option to bend your knees and grab onto your feet for bow. Re-extend the arms and legs, arms straight forward. Then plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your thighs, press to plank, and downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Step the left foot between your hands. Set the back knee down, reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to your left. Option to lift your back knee. Come to high lunge. Cactus back bend. High lunge. Warrior two. Back of the mat, side lunge or Skandasana. Side angle at the front of the mat. Parsvakonasana. Hands down, lizard. Slide left foot to the left and bring the shoulder underneath the left leg. Tent up on your fingertips. Stay or lift your arms or interlace your hands. Clasp your hands behind your back. Plant the hands down. Three-legged dog. Pigeon. Sleeping pigeon if you'd like. Either stay or rise up. Reach your arms up for exalted pigeon, or bend your knee, grab onto your foot for king pigeon. Release the hands. Step back to a one-legged plank. Forearm, one-legged plank, hold. Lower the hips down, Sphinx pose. Take your arms out in front of you. Again, lift your chest, lift your arms and your legs. Slowly take your arms back behind you. Interlace your hands and reach back. Option to bend your knees, grab onto your feet for Dhanurasana, bow pose. Release and put your hands under your head. Rest. Plant your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, press up to plank, downward facing dog. Let's hop through to a seat or sit down into a seat. Paschimottanasana. Bend the knees first and lengthen. Reach for your feet and fold. And maybe once you're there, you straighten your legs. Rise back up and lower down onto your back. Bend your knees. Bridge or wheel, back bend of your choice. Or a little bit of both. Lower down when you're ready, but no rush. Windshield wiper your legs once you get there. Feet together, knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. And if and when you're ready, extend your legs for Shavasana. Rest. Begin to reawaken by bringing small movements into the body. Eventually bend your knees. Roll to one side. and rise up into a seat. Thank you for joining me in this minimal cues flow. If you like the minimal cues or the flow or both, let me know in the comments below so that way I can know to make more of these types of classes. And let's bring our palms together to end our practice. Let's bow together in gratitude. Thank you.